In today's episode, a visor will be opened, some spinners will spin,
flex on them,
and a Golf will definitely be stopped. Since last year we learned that Russians are actually crazy, here is another clip that proves this thesis right. This is Lada Oka, actually pronounced Wada Oka, nicknamed by Russians as the Capsule of Death, and this is the YouTube channel of Psychopath630. He built this super lowrider that can actually drive, sort of. The massive 650cc two-cylinder engine has been relocated to the rear to allow the car to sit even lower. Basically, this is the Eastern European equivalent of red rods. From what I've heard, vacationing on cruise ships is perfect if you want to visit exotic islands or kill someone and legally get away with it. There's not much else to do other than that, right? Wrong. This is the Norwegian cruise line Prima, or Prima, I don't know. A cruise ship with a go-kart track on the roof. The 400-meter long racetrack goes around a smokestack that is poisoning our environment for the enjoyment of some people. Maybe someone could recreate that one Formula 1 crash from Monaco. Have you ever wondered why there are weight limits on some trailers? There are people out there that think like this. What do you mean I can't pull more than 750 kilograms without getting a special license? My 5-liter V8 powered Hellcat shitbag edition could pull twice that weight easily. Well, you see, the problem is not accelerating with a trailer. The problem is stopping with one. Here are some crash tests that show an impact from only 50 kilometers an hour with a trailer that weighs 800 kilograms. Let's just say I would not like to sit in the back seat. The worst fear of a pit crew, specifically those that work with top fuel cars, is the engine exploding while someone is nearby. This exactly happened last year in Australia, where after a sudden engine shutdown, some nitromethane fuel was still left in a cylinder. Normally it should be removed manually, but in this case someone forgot and the mixture in the cylinder exploded. While this looked very gnarly, everyone was okay in the end. After some checks in the hospital, 4 out of 5 crew members got released, with the last one still needing some treatment to his hand.
I just blew it! It's on fire! It's on fire! Fuck, I have.
I am sure that everyone here had a little RC car at least once in their childhood. I had quite a few of them actually, but this is something I haven't dreamed of in my wildest dreams. On the surface it looks like a normal RC buggy, but if you look closer, you slowly realize what is going on here. This is a 1/3 scale, V10 pod piece of art that has been built by hand, and there are so many little details and features that I probably didn't even notice myself. An active wing, Formula 1 style suspension, a V10 engine, electric supercharger and so much more. So far it took over 9 years to build this. Did I mention that the engine is completely self-made? Imagine yourself somewhere in Japan at a drift track. What cars do you see? Exactly, all sorts of Nissans, Toyotas and Mazdas. What about a Porsche 930? By the way, this Porsche had no modifications to help with drifting. So, no head? Said the mechanic after removing one of the 2-cylinder heads of his V8 engine. On a serious note, I didn't know how little the valves open while the engine is running. Just look closely.
Ready? Go ahead. Do it again.
That's cool.
Probably one of the shortest trends in car culture were spinners, except for Rolls-Royce that still do miniature versions of them. Except they don't spin and instead stay upright the whole time. Anyways, I only saw this once in my lifetime, and I think it does fit some big American gas guzzlers since they're not made to be efficient or fast. So why not add some spinny things to make it look cooler?
I'm riding spinners, they don't stop.
Flex on them. Oh my god, bro.
The spinners though, flex on them.
Have you ever heard of the self-healing bridge? Me neither, but hear me out. I think this video gave me an idea. During the Rally Van Staden in Belgium, the Luxembourgian driver Mensah Gregory had a massive crash that somehow looked wrong when it comes to physics. Even to me, a BMG veteran. Have you ever wanted pop-up headlights on your car? Oh boy, I have the solution for you. This is the Aero Light, a spoiler by day and a light bar by night. Probably one of the coolest accessories from the 80s. Also, there's a guy that put this light bar on his Miata. It just kind of looks wrong. Imagine this scenario. Your boss gives you a task to build a vehicle that will make everyone at a car show drop their jaw. That's right. Someone at Toyota was tasked to build a V8 powered forklift for the Bathurst 1000 show. People ask me, what is your dream car? The answer is super easy. A 600 horsepower Subaru Impreza GCA WRX Type R Hill Climb Edition. What can I say? I am a simple man. On a more serious note, this is an absolute monster built by Preparazione Soretti, an Italian car shop focused on Subaru Imprezas. It has a pedal-operated sequential gearbox, body kit from L-Tech Italia, precision turbo, equal length headers and so much more. And you can see how much downforce it creates when driving past trees. This is the Pendular Engine, designed by Edoardo Taurozzi. It was supposed to reduce costs, fuel exhaust emissions, not require any oil lubricant, and probably would solve world peace. Sounds too good to be true, right? Yes it is. Since the pendulum would create vibrations which would inevitably lead to an engine rebuild sometime in the future, and oil would still be necessary because of friction on the piston rings. It looks cool though. What would, in my opinion, make the best sleeper car? Easy, a second generation Volkswagen Golf. Here's an ancient video of a BMW M3 CSL crashing on a Notchleife before it was even trendy to crash on a Notchleife for the sake of being in a crash compilation video on YouTube. A third-generation Volkswagen Golf GTI takes around 13 seconds to reach 100 km an hour. A twin-turbo Audi R8 making over 1000 horsepower also needs 13 seconds to reach 300 km an hour. The Lamborghini Gallardo was never that appealing to me, but slowly I start to like this car, especially because of the 500 horsepower V10 that sounds really good. I was looking for answers to this, but I couldn't find anything, so I have to ask my audience. Can someone explain me why some American trucks have extremely long shifters like this guy? Is it because they need the leverage, or is it because of comfort? Please enlighten me in the comments. This is Weepete, basically a miniature version of a Peterbilt semi-truck. Does this mean it can only pull miniature loads? Well, not really. Here is Weepete pulling over 4,000 pounds or 2 tons.
yeah, look at her work. Look at her work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's working hard to get her done.
Do you think doing a burnout in your Dodge Charger RT Hellcat Shitbag Edition is impressive? Well then check this out. A electric hub motor shredding some rubber. Of course, just like in real life, you can take it too far.
Do that again.
For the kids.
Wow!
What do you think about working from home? It could be stressful if you have kids. However, working from your car sounds somehow more appealing. Have you ever seen an engine getting removed without any mechanical help? Well, all this Nigerian mechanic needs to lift 240 pounds or 110 kilograms is his hands. For those of you that go to the gym and already had the pleasure to do deadlifts, know that around 240 pounds or 110 kilograms is not that impressive. However, from this angle, it is super impressive. Just look at his forearms.
Thank you.
That's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.
That doesn't make sense.